I remember exactly how I feel. I remember exactly how I felt the day I bought my first Porsche and how quickly that feeling faded. Let's talk about goals, identity, and why the high doesn't last. I set a goal, buy a Porsche. I hit it, but the part I didn't expect, the disappointment that followed. Have you ever bought anything or achieved something and you thought, oh, this is going to be great when I have this thing or I'm able to buy this, things are going to be awesome. And then that disappointment hits. If you've ever nailed a goal and felt strangely empty, this one's for you. So here's how it happened. I told a friend in the car business, hey, I'm looking for a clean, almost new Porsche. Didn't want to buy a brand new one. I wanted the depreciation to be taken off first. So weeks go by and I get a phone call and he says, hey, I found one. And if you don't buy it, I'm going to buy it. That did it. So I said, I'll take it. I went to the bank, grabbed a cashier's check and said, I'll take it. And it was mine. And listen, driving that car, it was a ton of fun. The top down, sun on my face. I was taking curves at 70 miles an hour plus, and the feeling was exhilarating. I'm an adrenaline junkie, so my adrenaline would shoot up. Goal achieved. For a while, it was a lot of fun driving that car, and I felt good driving it. I liked when people looked over and like, oh, wow, wonder what he does, or gosh, that's a nice car. It kind of was part of my pride, right? But here's the part I didn't expect. That high faded. It had nothing to do with the car. It was because I realized that I'm attached to this car. I liked it. I didn't like the identity that I pinned to it. It went from being fun to something that sometimes I just felt guilty getting into it. Several years later, I sold it, not because I had to, but because I wanted to detach what it meant to me. I wanted to just get rid of it and see if I could do it in the first place. And I did. I didn't need the car to be who I was. This taught me something. I wish that I learned a lot sooner. Goals are great for momentum and great for you to stretch yourself, but they're terrible for your identity. When the goal becomes you, you're renting your self-worth from your outcomes. Set the goal, enjoy the win, then come back to who you are without it. Your turn. What's a goal that you didn't feel the way you thought it would after you achieved it? What did you learn from that? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If this resonated, hit subscribe, share this with a friend who's chasing the big milestone, that big goal, and I'll see you on the next episode. Be audacious.